Most Medicare mistakes don't happen because people choose the wrong plan. They happen because people start at the wrong time. One missed deadline, one wrong assumption, one form filled out just a little too late, and suddenly Medicare costs you more for the rest of your life. Today, we're fixing that, starting from the very first pages of the Medicare booklet. Because once you understand the basics, everything else finally makes sense. Let's clear something up. Medicare is not one program, it's a system. System made of rules, parts, timelines, and decisions, and every piece affects the next one. At its core, Medicare is federal health insurance for people who are 65 and older, people with certain disabilities, and people with end-stage kidney disease. That's it. But what Medicare covers and how much you pay depends entirely on when and how you enter the system, and that's where confusion starts. Most people qualify for Medicare at age 65, but here's what surprises many seniors. You don't have to be retired, you don't have to stop working, and you don't automatically get everything. If you or your spouse paid Medicare taxes for at least 10 years, Part A is usually free. But Part B is different. Part B is optional, and it costs money. And that single choice can change everything about your healthcare costs going forward. Now listen closely, because this next part is where most mistakes happen. Medicare gives you a 7-month window to enroll. It starts 3 months before your 65th birthday, includes your birthday month, and ends 3 months after. If you miss that window, Medicare doesn't forgive it. They fine you. And those penalties can last for the rest of your life. That's why timing matters more than the plan you choose. Let me pause here for just a second. If this is already helping you feel less confused about Medicare, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We make these videos to protect people from expensive mistakes, and your support helps us keep this series going. And if you've ever felt overwhelmed by Medicare paperwork, leave a comment. You're not alone, and I read every one. Now let's continue. Not everyone should enroll at 65, and the booklet actually explains this quietly. If you're still working and you have employer coverage, you may be allowed to delay Part B without penalties, but only if that coverage qualifies. This is where many people get trapped. They assume they're covered, they delay, and years later, they discover the mistake when it's too late to fix it. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Medicare is less about healthcare and more about deadlines. Enroll late, you pay more. Choose late, you pay longer. Miss Part D, you pay even if you never take a single drug. That's why pages 1 through 10 of the booklet matters so much. They're not boring pages. They're warning pages. Before we go any further in this series, I want you to do one simple thing. Open your Medicare booklet. Go to pages 1 through 10. Read them again, but this time read them like a timeline, not a story. Because Medicare is a system. Once you understand the order, the fear disappears. In the next video, we'll break down Part A and Part B, the two parts that decide your monthly costs, surprise bills, and long-term expenses. I've linked the official Medicare booklet below so you can follow along. And if you want Medicare Explained Simply, without sales, fear, or pressure, subscribe to the channel. Because Medicare is complicated. But understanding it doesn't have to be.